Hello, everyone, and welcome to another stream where we're going to be talking about tasty Pikmin creatures. In the first episode, we determined that the Grub Chucker, Jumbo Bulborb, Bug-Eyed Crawlmad, and the Burrowing Snagret were the tastiest of all the Pikmin 4 creatures so far. Wolfbee7, did you submit anything for the direct? I actually submitted two things. One being the Wolfbee7 mod pack. And then I also did one for my Legend of Zelda one. So, hopefully, you'll be seeing two of mine in there. Wolfbee, I'm at my grandpa's house, and there's a huge storm coming. What do I do? Probably nothing. I don't know, unless it's like one of those areas where you need to like go in your basement or something. Blocky says I'm still seeing if I can go see the Amazing Digital Circus in the theaters. Yes, after you said that, I did see that you can still see it. Got to eat lunch because I was writing. Oops. Oh, that happens. James says, that's cool, I submitted that enemies Minecraft thing, so I can't wait for that. Yeah, I'm kind of curious as far as what all is going to be in that. But anyway, to start off, I was going to be like, hey, look, it's the Grub Chucker. Grub Chucker, you need a snack. We're going to use the Wolfbee7 strategy of getting enemies. Which I did find it funny when I was doing this like earlier, just to, but yeah, sometimes they still get out and actually attack him. And then he shakes them off. But once he actually swallows, it's over. It's all over. Is this fierce mode? No, this is just the regular mode. And it's just in the Piklopedia. The save game that I have for the fierce mode or whatever is on the Switch, but for some reason the Switch was not behaving last time, so I did not do that. So this is my emulated version, which I don't even think has the update for fierce mode. I tried to do it with the Switch, but that failed. But this worked. But anyway, we are going to be looking at creatures, so I decided not really to go with the wheel spin, and it reset, so I'd have to like put in all the enemies that we already got. And it already took a long time. We got to like half of them. So I'm thinking we just go down the list here and we see. So like, let's, unless there's the ones that you want to start with, if you want to take suggestions. Otherwise, I think we should just go like down the list. How long does it take for them to eat Pikmin? Pretty long. I really went insane 2 hours ago. I never really recovered. You probably need to eat and drink some water. I think Master Hops would be pretty tasty. Okay, so this creature has water in them. So let's look at that. The Skeeter Skate, I believe, is what they're called. If I remember correctly. At least if I can find where they are. Oh, and then we should do like the muddy version. I would think the muddy version is pretty disgusting. I'm gonna go through the screen and seal the water. Osmosis through the screen. And because this is the first time we're doing this again, I have to remember it's ZR to see. Extremities cannot be used for food, but you can drink the liquid inside for a zesty beverage. So yes, these are literally here to hydrate you, and that's it. Zesty beverage. So where would that be? I kind of feel like maybe the very low 4. Or maybe like mid 3. And I don't know why, there's always... It seems like there's a lot more lag now than there's been. I wonder if I can change that. Alright, I'm gonna look at my studio settings quickly. So I'm not looking at chat for this a very, very short time. Because it should be set to ultra low latency. No, it's not. Alright. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna make a change. So the stream's gonna drop for a second, and then it will come back. I'm not ending the broadcast, but it is gonna drop for a second, so we can get faster, sorry about that. But, looks like I cannot change that now. That makes me sad. I don't know why. Like, I've always done ultra low latency, which is like real time. And I reuse settings, and at some point it just erased them. And I do not know why. That is YouTube being YouTube, I guess. That makes me sad, because these things should be like more real time. Ugh, why can I not change that? I'm checking again to see if I can change it. But I don't think I can. But basically it has what's called stream latency, and you can pick which one it is. But it doesn't let me change it now. I thought it used to let me change this in the middle. But anyway, I don't want to get distracted. I already got distracted. Alright, so where do we want to put this creature? Do we want... I think 3 was probably the best. Probably like around there. What is this? This looks interesting. So we are doing a tier list of the tastiest Pikmin creatures, and we're doing it based off of Louie's notes. Unfortunately, there is some kind of lag. It says it's like a zesty drink, zesty beverage. So there is some flavor to it. Yeah, I can see an argument for 4. Like, it would be like the lowest of 4s. Alright, we're gonna do the lowest of 4s then. Alright, then let's do the muddy version. Oh. I moved it to the lowest of 4s. I wasn't showing that. Alright, so let's do the muddy version. Let's see what Louie has to say about that. The Muckerscape. And of course it's ZR. I gotta get into the routine. Even after draining the mud, its texture remains gritty. Chew it for long enough and your teeth will get a good scrubbing. Ew. This definitely sounds kind of disgusting. This is definitely not the best of the drink. So, cardboard or dubious food? I feel like probably cardboard. I mean, because it is edible. It's just really, 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 really bad. Yeah, it's still edible, so... I mean, it seems like the mucker skate can brush your teeth. Yeah, that's going to be the lowest of the cardboard tier. Alright, so next up we have the Whip Tongue Bulborb. I gotta get used to where everything is. Whip Tongue Bulborb. Where is that guy? Yeah, I have to say, I've actually learned pretty much about OBS and streaming with this. I mean, it tastes like sandpaper, probably. Yeah. Cardboard, sandpaper, that's like pretty close to the same. Alright, pat the tongue dry, then coat all sides with a spicy rub of your choice. Grill over high heat until the outside is perfectly crisped. That actually sounds pretty good. I'm thinking definitely a 4. I'm thinking definitely a 4. That actually sounds like delicious. I wonder if that might even be like top 4. I think it's going to be that right above Bulborb. The tongue could be as used as licorice. Yes. Nothing can stop you from consuming the rest of the animal. The whole thing actually like sounds pretty good. It doesn't sound like super delicious though. Like definitely not the 5-star. But it's as close as you can get without getting 5-star. And yes, 10 divided by 2 minus 1, which is 4. That is a, I can math. Math is actually something I'm good at. Alright, oh. I didn't want to remove the tier list yet. Okay. Hello, Marrow. Yeah. Welcome, everyone, to the stream, by the way. I don't think I actually, said, hey, how's everyone doing? Hopefully everybody is having a good week. Ooh, next up, Bulborb Larva. I can math. I used to really be able to do, I had a lot of advanced math in college. I did everything from Calc 1 through 3, linear algebra, discrete structures, all kinds of stuff. Hello, 50 Soft. Double the viewers of how many? What? Today we will eat moss. We will see what moss tastes like. We did not do moss yet. Moss is on the list, but we did not do moss yet. I'm pretty sure, just like the Sire Hound, Louie will not eat it. Okay, Bulborb Larva. A toddling infant that anyone would love. Not. With the body and delicate skin of a newborn. This cute little button is sensitive to all stimuli. Whatever you do around it must be done slowly, gently, and quietly. As adorable as this baby is, you might be tempted... Oh. No, I want Louie's notes. Alright. I can read. This meager creature offers little meat, but his eyeballs are a local delicacy. Try them with okra and a dollop of sour cream. So this sounds like a snack. This actually sounds like a snack. I think it would actually be pretty good. You can only eat the eyes. Yeah, but it's like popcorn. No, it's not like popcorn. It's like... I'm so hungry. I should have been paying attention to time. Why would I eat children? I mean... You probably do eat. I mean, you eat eggs. You eat, like, I was gonna say, yeah, like veal, and like, there's lots of things that are small. Kids that we eat. Probably chicken. Chicken doesn't live, they don't live very long. I think you guys are a little bit grossed out by the eyes to make it a 3. No, it says it's delicious. It's at least a 3. I'm gonna say probably above moldy. What is the ranking system again? So S tier is 5-star dining. So this is like the super top best food that you can eat. Delicious is like, generally people will find it delicious. 3 is like, it's edible, it's mediocre. You know, it has some flavor, but like, you know, it's alright. 2 is, it's edible, but has no taste, or like no taste that you really care about. And dubious food, a lot of those are toxic or inedible. And we're using Louie's notes as the guide, and then our own opinions are added into it. So we were just saying, like, this is 5, this is 4, this is 3, this is 2, this is 1, just because it's easier than typing out. But yeah, I think, I don't know, Louie would probably put it up here, because he seems to like it as like a snack. But I think the eyes are grossing everyone out, so does he really eat the eyes? You think the snagger is 5-star? I mean, it looks... Okay, so here's the reason why the snagger is 5-star. We use the culinary chef. Slice the serpentine torso into thin medallions, skewer it on a meat rod with Hakate onions, and barbecue over an open flame. Everyone thought that would be like super delicious. It's like a chicken kebab. I wonder if O-chunks taste like cardboard. Alright, but we need to get back to enemies, because we have a lot to get through. Ooh, it is the Jumbo Blowhog. I think O-chunks would taste like cardboard, because isn't he like paper? Okay, I do have a feeling the Jumbo ones seem to be really liked by Louie. Wait, didn't we do Oh, we did Jumbo Bulwark. This is Jumbo Blowhog. The Titan Blowhog. Can we do Aristocrab and Offspring next? Yeah. Okay. Creature too large to easily carve. Bigger is not better in this case. That is not very helpful, Louie. Louie, that is not helpful. Just because you can't cut it. I think he means it's just okay. I'm gonna guess probably a 3. Louie is not impressed. I don't know what we're in 3. Kind of lower. Might be a little spicy. Alright, and you asked about doing the Aristocrab and Offspring. Yes, we can do that next. I have a feeling Aristocrab has a chance of beating the Grub Chucker. That would be tough. Alright, let's do the baby one first. Really? There's no images of the chunks by the side? I mean, to us humans, we would have no problem. Yeah, but to Louie, that's a little more of a problem. Alright, Aristocrab Offspring. Throw a mountain of Aristocrab Offspring into a pot for yummy and simple miso soup broth. So, that sounds pretty good. I mean, basically, this is adding flavor to an entire soup. And you probably get a little bit of flavor out of it, too. It's the onion shell family. Yeah, I was thinking definitely 4. I wonder where in the 4 we should put this. Alright, there's the big guy. There's the little guy. And when I put them in the middle, it's kind of like I kind of guess where they would be. Now these I think were all pretty tasty. That's actually pretty tough. I think I'm gonna go in between the ball bear and the Downy Snagret. I don't feel like I should vote before. No, but give your opinion. Well, and I'm saving some space because I have a feeling the Aristocrab is gonna be one that Louie loved. Great for a hot pot. Remove the shell and cook legs in the hot broth, and when they turn nice and red, pull them out. Slather in liver paste before eating. Liver paste does not sound good, but you don't need to put liver paste. Has anyone eaten hot pot before? And I agree, we can move this between Mama and Ball Bear. I just taste the paper and cardboard back to back, and they do not taste the same. So has anyone had... So, hot pot is... You go to a restaurant, and there's like a little grill, and there's a little, like, soup pot in front. And basically, you put food, and, you know, like, you put in your... You get, like, a soup base, and then you put meat in, and you cook it at your table. So the meat that you put in hot pot is supposed to be good. So I would think. Oh, you ate hot. Okay. Yeah, it's a thing. I think most people have had it now. I'm really not sure. Like, I only had it like twice. And I did watch like some videos of people eating it. So I do feel like this is S tier. I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna say this is 5-star. But I think the question is where. I'm thinking above the Snagret, but below the Bug-Eyed Crawlman. But yeah, the talk about hot pot is actually making me like wanting to go to hot pot again. I've never had hot pot. I think it's like a newer trend in the United States, anyway. I did watch like videos in like Japan, and it's like kind of common everywhere. I'm having a hard time finding this. Where is he? There's definitely something wrong with my visual processing. I think because not all of his crabs... I mean, it's definitely 5 tier. My initial gut tells me it's here. Yeah, it is really good. So the thing with like hot pot is you make your own soup and you cook your own meat at your table. So you can pick what you want, and there's lots of options to choose from. It's a very unique experience. It's kind of pricey, but not too bad. In the United States, anyway. So, any disagreement with the Peckish Aristocrab going here? Should we move him above Bug-Eyed Crawlman? I like where he's at. I forget what the Bug-Eyed Crawlman comment was. Wait, we'll be where I live in Maryland, in the United States. Alright, next we should do the Jumbo Lollipop. Usually when I do a tier list, I never stop and ponder what to rank it. I just put it in the first class. Alright, let's look. Yes, but this is a... Oh, okay, Master Hawk. See, I forget, like, the actual names of these creatures. Oh, cool, I come from Asia. Oh, that's awesome. 10, 5, 10, 10. What? Blocky, why are you spamming 10? Meat can be... Oh. Meat can be... I'm having a hard time reading. Meat can be consumed if first dehydrated with a lot of salt. But the eyeballs and the legs are the best parts. What is... I don't know. Adding a lot of salt... I don't know. Frog legs? Yeah, I mean, I assume this is kind of more like frog legs. I've never actually had frog legs. Yeah, I'm not thinking... To me, I don't think it would be very good. I think Louie kind of likes it. I don't know, should we just make it 3? Because it just doesn't sound, like, too appetizing. You know, like... I don't know, I'm thinking, like, here. Yeah, to me, I don't think this actually sounds really good. But yeah, I don't think we're gonna get anybody to beat the Grub Chucker at this point. I don't know, maybe this guy. The Jumbo Frosty Borb. Come on, no, it's not a 5. My home country sells frog soup, and I was put off my... Make a Wally tier? Nah. I'm bottom 3, to be honest. We're gonna do 3. It's edible. It's edible, it's just not appetizing. They would be, especially for humans, because those would be pretty big. Alright, so we're going to check out the Icy Blowhog. So Louie generally seems to like the icy guys. Almost like they're like a dessert. So the Blizzarding Blowhog. Scrape the interior of its elongated nose with a spoon for a quick dessert of meaty shaved ice. Add a drizzle of, was it sashimi grade soy sauce to take it up a notch. I don't know. This sounds like an icy dessert, but it's like meat. I mean, like, meat and, like, frozen doesn't necessarily go together. That actually sounds kind of eh. Especially if we need to add a lot of soy. Yeah, it's like a meaty snow cones. I think I'm gonna go with a 3 on this one. That's what we did with the regular one. Wait, if you said you live in Maryland, you're 2 states below me. So I guess you're New York. I'm gonna put these guys together. I think they... I would like chicken flavored ice cream. No, most people don't like the Wally Hop. I need to start considering if you fry it or add sauce and seasoning. That's why I suck at tier lists. I don't know, this is my first, like, tier list. I've never even watched streams of other people doing tier lists. Like, I know, like, Hef did some. And, like I said, me and Yellow Pikmin talked about doing this one, actually, before Yellow Pikmin retired. But yeah, next, the Emperor Ball Blacks. I don't know, to me this is actually kind of fun. It's different. I mean, I like playing games too, but I guess maybe okay, was that the Emperor Ball Blacks? Or that was the Sovereign Ball Blacks. Did we already do the Emperor Ball Blacks? For a light appetizer, how is this an appetizer? This is like a full course meal. For a light appetizer, pluck the ferns off its back and lightly cook to remove any astringent flavor. The tongue, eyes, lips, meat, and fat are very tasty and can be prepared in a variety of ways. Mature specimens have more highly developed umami flavor. This is my first chat where the host actively engages with us. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I like to do... I like to interact no matter what. But a lot of times when you, like, play games, it's kind of hard to interact as much. So, this actually is definitely fun. Like, this is definitely, S tier. But the question is... I mean, he says the tongue, eyes, lips, meat, and fat are very tasty and can be prepared in a variety of ways. I think this might be... I don't know. I have a feeling. I have a feeling he deserves to be here. I think the Sovereign Ball Blacks was probably better than the Grub Chucker. Yeah, and that is another thing. I mean, basically, like, some of the larger streamers, what they'll do is they'll set the chat to only be for people that are subscribed. Could we do a stream together one day? Like, I have no idea how that would even work. To be honest, man, I went to name a lot of photos in my drive to get all the insanity out. I don't think it worked. My insanity has been like, I don't know, my brain just always goes weird places and I haven't been able to sleep. Not even like anxiety or stress or anything like that, just my brain just doesn't stop. Alright. I will sub to you just because you said that. Wait. Yeah, and sometimes we do play multiplayer games. Occasionally, like, Minecraft is kind of a regular one. We just put the Smokey Frog in one. I know we have to read. Okay. But we do need to get through these a little bit faster. And I cannot pronounce this guy's name, so I'm not going to pronounce it. It's the creepy thing. And I don't like these guys. In the game. Where is he? I do have a problem finding things. How am I missing this? There they are. Creeping chrysanthemum. When thinly sliced, this predator's sizable bulb makes a sumptuous pizza topping. So I'm guessing it's like a mushroom? It does sound really fun to stream to a small amount of people instead of 1,000. Yes. When me and Yellow Pikmin had like over 100 people on the stream, it was like crazy. But there's methods that you can like do to cut down on that. But yeah, it gets impossible to like follow. Like in general, I find like 10 to 20 people to be like the best, where there's a lot of activity, but not like too much. So I really don't have a strong opinion on this one. It's a topping. So, I'm thinking 3. You know, I don't know. Probably like there, because I think that one was a spice. Topping, spice. Alright, and then we're gonna do the other guy. It can be brewed into tea. So probably it's the same. Yeah. Alright, and what's the other kind? The, Startle Spore? It can successfully remove the tongue's... If you can successfully remove the tongue's poison glands, you'll enjoy a real opportunity to appreciate the umami synergy of the mushroom and meat combo. So, this one seems to be one that Louie says is good. I have a hard time seeing it as good. I do like mushroom, though. And meat. Yeah, so this guy is poisoned, but only if you do it right. If you have to change the username on Discord and change my profile pic for Huey. Yeah, I know you can do, like, nicknames. Could we someday stream the same tier list, or we both pull up each other's stream? That sounds complicated. No, this is not inedible. This is edible. So you like the electric guy from last time. Or it's 1 to 5, depending on who. Yeah, so this guy's poisonous, but it says if you remove the poison, it's not, it actually tastes good. I'm thinking probably like a 3. We should probably put him like, probably around here, though. I think Louie would put him up here. But... Ooh. Okay, Bearded Amprat. What do you guys think about Bearded Amprat before we look it up? I mean, it is what it says it is. Amp Rat. Pan roast the thighs. There's like hardly any thighs to it. Pan roast the thighs with sprigs of rosemary and whole garlic cloves, finished with a squeeze of fruit juice to highlight the subtle notes of the lingering electricity. Oh. Also, will Yellow Pikmin ever come back? No. Yellow Pikmin is definitely 100% done. Yellow Pikmin is very happy with their life. I don't know. In me, it's the rat part that makes me think 2. And I don't want to consume electricity. Would be better to pet, but I imagine it tasting like chicken. Yeah, I can see 3. I can see an argument for 3, but the fact that it's a rat... We'll put it at the bottom of 3. If you're Yellow Pikmin, it's probably alright. Yeah, Yellow Pikmin would probably like it. Oh, I want more Lost Pikmin. Sorry. Yeah. It's a Pikachu. You're right, it's a Pikachu. Only ugly. Alright. Who likes dog? I have a feeling that, it's gonna be inedible because Louie loves moss. Convenient for procuring ingredients, compact with a tight turning radius. Let's see how long that pot pie has. I already ate, but this taco food actually sounds good. So I'm gonna say moss is definitely inedible just because it's a dog. I'm pretty sure Louie puts the Pikmin there. Yeah, we're not eating dog. 5. No, I do want to see, because I think Pikmin are kind of the same thing. Looks like a Pikmin carrot. I bet it tastes good, but I'm practicing self-restraint. Pikmin are not actually on the list. I think Louie would actually love Pikmin, but the fact that they're kind of like conscious. When I look at it, all I see is ears. Yeah. Dogs are for petting. I look at their mouth. I want to put my hand in it just to see what would happen. A hot dog. Yeah, why would you even want... I think I broke a tooth on one of these. Louie tried to eat it. Louie tried to eat the rock Pikmin. Now I'm curious what he says about the other ones. They're not part of the list. I once had a dream where I was abducted by a winged specimen. Kitchen essential used for freezing ingredients and storing leftovers. Yeah, overall, like, Louie really likes not meant to be ingested. Best uses bait. Louie likes to use Pikmin as getting and preparing food. Very heavy. Tenderizing the meat would be way too difficult. Okay. I had to see what Louie said about all the Pikmin. I mean, I tried to eat cardboard. Cardboard just does not actually sound good. Alright, man at legs. What do you think that man at legs is? I'm gonna say... that sounds very dubious. But, Louie did try rock Pikmin. That's canon. Alright, where is... it's gotta be one of these spider things, right? Man at legs. I mean, it's metal. It can't be good. Although the meat is a bit on the metallic side, the oil makes a mouth-watering gravy or lubricative vinaigrette. Who likes metal and oil flavor? Definitely, you know, 5-star dining, right? No. That is definitely in the dubious category. But it does seem edible. They eat metal, just kidding. Yeah, I mean, I live with yellow Pikmin, so yeah, I see him. He's doing fine. It's the American spider. That's really what it is. Alright, now we are on Smoky Frog. You gotta remember to click the right thing. Where is Mr. Frog? First name Smoky, last name Frog. I have a feeling this one's not edible either, but you never know. Sometimes the poisonous ones, if you remove... Egg tastes best when smoked. The flavor of the belly and the head is essentially warming. So he does it before you eat it. Okay, just surprise. No, so yellow Pikmin has no desire to come back as yellow Pikmin. Like yellow Pikmin has a different name, different person online. Like yellow Pikmin's completely buried. I don't want to eat that devil because it's the devil of the Pikmin. Yeah, but you cook it with the egg. I'm gonna give it a 3 because it is edible. I think a 3. It says it's edible. It's definitely edible. It's gonna go right there with the Amprat. Louie is the person who does defy all logic. There is not always a rhyme and a reason. Alright. Anode Beetle. Hello, Riley. Welcome back. We are just going through the list. What does he say for I? What? Yeah, I agree. Yellow Pikmin shouldn't have made a video, but Yellow Pikmin was just kind of done. Yellow Pikmin wasn't even going to make a post at first. Alright, you said check out the Glow Pikmin. Doesn't smell alive. Oh, you can smell? Okay, but we were doing the Anode Beetle. Another electricity one. Oh, we actually have Pikmin 4 music now. So it matches. Drain the electrical charge before boiling. You can use these to charge your battery. Although it is possible to eat an anode beetle while it is charged, doing so may result in an unpleasant tingling sensation. But what do they taste like, Louie? Louie, you are not very helpful on this. I'm thinking a 1. The fact that Louie didn't go on to say like what it actually tastes like. Yeah, the glows are basically like ghosts. But yeah, that's definitely a 1. Alright, now we are on the cake. Another electric cake. My guess is the electric cake's probably gonna be a 1 as well. Alright, we're turning that music up a little bit. I love the electric cake. Yeah, there's a lot of people that got into Pikmin because of yellow Pikmin. And people still watch that stuff. Like, I check in on the channel occasionally. Like, stats and stuff. People still watch. Should I go back to naming photos to get my sanity in check? If that gets your sanity in check, you have to do what you need to do to get your sanity. So the shot cake. Saute in butter and cover with a sauce made from green liver paste. Why liver? Anyone with a highly developed palate will enjoy the slightly bitter flavor profile. I know YP because of Pikmin. I mean, I got into Pikmin because of YP. So, Louie seems to think that this one's actually good. I don't like liver. So, when I hear liver paste, I'm just kind of eh. Louie does like the liver paste. But we don't have to agree with Louie. We're using Louie as a reference. But I'm pretty sure nobody here actually likes liver. Why are the 3 of my screenshots just Google Solitaire? Wait, Google has Solitaire? Alright, but yeah. Okay. Fiery Ball Blacks. That one actually might be good. I'm gonna post this on Reddit then. Our Pikmin. I generally don't like it, like that subreddit, but I think a tier list would be appreciated there. Where's the Fiery Ball Blacks? Yeah, all the Bulborbs up there. Yeah, he is gourmet. Like, I mean, he's definitely gourmet. No stove? No problem. This sizzling beast practically cooks itself. Remember to thoroughly extinguish the steaks prior to eating. I don't know. Steaks that are, like, pre-made right off the creature? I think that's definitely a 4. Oh, you're no longer doing the wheel? It did slow things down, and we have a lot to do. Yeah, like, we didn't even get... We got just halfway. Definitely a high 4. Actually, if you notice, a lot of the Borbs are in the high area. Except for Bulbear, it was a little bit less. No, it actually does not say that it's spicy. I would think it has flavor. I think it's definitely a high 4. Yeah, it's like lighting up an animal with foot and seal. Minecraft. Alright, next we have the regular Fiery Blowhog. Paprika seasoned ribs. Okay, that actually sounds good. Which is why it's ranked high. So I feel like this would be another good one. Roast this flavorful beast for several hours, letting it stew in its own succulent juices. Don't worry about overcooking this beast. It's scorch proof. I feel like this might be... I think this one's probably a 5, actually. It's definitely a 4. Like, it's definitely at least a 4. But the fact that it has, like, flavorful juices makes me think this is, like... And you cannot overcook it. A 3? My mom makes them day too. Oh, the paprika flavored ribs. Alright, so I'm gonna go... The fact that there's at least one person, this is 3. I'm gonna go with 4. We'll put it up above the Waddle Puss. Although this sounds even, like, slightly better than Fireball Blacks. Yeah, 4 is fine. The way Louie describes it makes me think it could be a 5. Okay, we are going to do the regular yellow lollipop. I think this would be okay. Coat in a thick batter and deep fry for a down-home flavor you won't soon forget. That sounds alright. The same genus as a domestic pig. Okay, so... I don't know. Yellow lollipop. Deep fried... This is making me think it's alligator. I can finally be qualified to interact with people. That's the big thing. Oh, will be one day if I ever go to Maryland. I would love to meet you, though. I know that will probably never happen. I mean, if you go to, like, Otakon, or some of the other cons in the area. I don't know, so what do we think about yellow lollipop? I feel it's like an alligator nugget. So I'm thinking like a low 4. I'm thinking a low 4. I think it's about the same as the Downy Snagger, which is like a chicken nugget. Every time I see Louie's recipe, my mouth starts to water. Yeah. Why do you think there should be a 2? And we put the big ones here, but I think he said it's just because it's too big. Do you think 4 is too high? I could drag it down to 3. It's definitely higher than a 2, though. Because basically Louie said it's like chicken nuggets. They're like alligator frog nuggets. Which is pretty good. Because frog. We'll put it at the top of 3. I'll move it down because of you. Next, the armored cannon beetle. And pot pie. Well, and frog legs in hot pot. Alright. We're gonna do the armored cannon beetle, and we're on a Pikmin bloom walk right now. Where is cannon beetle? Wait. It's the horned cannon beetle. It's not like the regular one? I mean, it looks like the regular one. I never had frog. I've never had frog either, I don't think. We should rank all 1,025 Pokemon. No. No. I could see maybe ranking like the 151. Alright, drop in boiling water and let it cook until the shell turns red. Remove the pot and peel. Sprinkle the drained meat with rock salt. I feel like this is probably 3. It seems like kind of like bland meat. Gen 6. I think Gen 6 is when... Okay, you guys think this actually sounds good? So I should do like a low 4 for it? Well, I'm definitely above the zesty. We'll put it right there above the ball bear. This is going to be the most epic thing. The other thing is, this... You can't see it. No, you can't see it because it's of... but there is a link to this tier list. So when I save it, you guys can see the actual list. So we're going to do the Armor Cannon Beetle Larva. I have a feeling the larva is probably not as good. Yeah, I mean... I don't know, when it says boil like this, it makes me think of like crab or lobster. So, I mean, it probably is good. I'm not a big seafood person now. But I know it's not seafood because it's a beetle, but it sounds like it tastes like... Beetle seems more edible than frog. You never know until you try something, though. You might not like it, or not think that you don't like it. Okay, so what is the larva? Carefully remove every grain of sand, yuck, peel back the exoskeleton, and slurp heartily. Or deep fry it, too. I don't know, this is just not sounding good. This is just not sounding good. Well, hopefully one day I will try and continue the Lost Pikmin, so... We have no problems with people doing, like, fan fiction of Lost Pikmin. I mean, literally, Lost Pikmin is fan fiction of everything else. Yeah, I'm gonna say this sand exoskeleton. I think that's, like, cardboard tier. I think, like, there. Alright, next up, the Withering Blowhog. I can't see this one being good either. You know what's gonna be funny? Over the weekend, like, starting tomorrow, well, I'll be seeing a lot of friends. I'm doing the work tour in DC, and... You know, when I talk to people, oh, what did you do this week? I ranked the Pikmin creatures on how tasty they are. And my friends are gonna look at me funny. Like, what? But they know I'm weird, so. Hang this creature on a rack and sun dry on a hot afternoon. Which you could do right now. It's like 95 degrees outside. When suitably crisp, grind the sun-dried beast into powder. Although it's very humid here, so it probably won't actually dry. Makes a great substitute for... Okay, so this is another spice. We've been putting the spices on the... like, this level. It does sound like one of the better spices, so I think we're gonna put on high 3. Like, probably very similar to the... I think Ice Pikmin would die instantly if they catch a fire. I thought they do. Don't they do that in Pikmin 4? Celsius. Oh, Fahrenheit. I don't know how hot that is. Wait, how hot what is? Okay, this does not sound good. Yeah, I'm in the United States. We use Fahrenheit. Oh! So it's almost 100 degrees Celsius. I think. No. No. I don't know how to convert it. It's 95 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know what that is in Celsius. But it's really hot. It's really hot. Not sure I haven't played it a bit. Playing Pikmin 3 again. Okay, so we're gonna do the Quilly thing. Yeah, I kind of wish the United States would actually use, you know, metric system for things, because it makes a lot more sense, but, if you grow up doing it one way, it doesn't matter whether it's the best way. That's just the way that you end up doing it. Cut the meat into 4 even slices, dip slices into a beaten egg, then dredge in breadcrumbs. Fry over a low heat. That sounds alright. Yeah, 100 degrees Celsius boiling water. Yeah, it's definitely not 100 degrees Celsius. No, 20 degrees... So 0 Celsius is freezing. 20 degrees Celsius is actually warm, isn't it? Gosh, I'm gonna have to, like, look up a conversion. Alright, so I think this guy's probably, like, a low 4. I do like breaded things. Hedgehog. Yeah, it's like a hedgehog. I'm thinking low 4. You know what? I noticed it does not tell me what track is actually playing. But it's definitely, it's the Water Wraith theme, isn't it? I can skip it if you want. Because I learned that there are actually controls. But it's almost done anyway. Ooh, next we have a fish. I forget what kind of fish that is. Alright, and we are doing pretty good on time. We're almost through half of them, and we are an hour into the stream, so that's pretty good. The Prickle Puff. That actually sounds like it might be good. But it's poisonous. Again. Remove the poisonous internal organs and slice thinly and serve as sashimi. The firm meat is brimming with umami flavor. Pairs well with a light, refreshing citrus vinaigrette. So this one sounds like it probably is a delicious one. Not one that I would like, so I'm gonna say it's probably low 4. Alright, see ya, Blocky, in a little bit. So Riley says 3. It is fish. We could do a high 3. If I liked seafood, this would definitely be a 4. But I'm not a seafood person. And I don't think people are here. Yeah, it's like a puffer fish. Yes. There's a chance that... Okay, the fact that there's a chance that you can die is going to make me make it a... We'll put it up under edible. But he should be, like, there. Definitely not top edible. Like, there's an argument for 4, but I think 3. Just because, like, I don't know, it's poisonous. We'll go with 3. Or should we do, like... Let's do this. Let's just do a low 4. We'll do the lowest of the 4s. Wonder how many creatures have a Louie talk that involves having to get rid of something to get out the poison or electrocute. A lot. Well, and if they would have, like, volatile dweebles, remove the explosives from the creature. Okay, we're back to the frosty ones. So these actually have a chance of being good. So we'll do the baby one first, and then we'll do the adult one. The volatile weevil exploding with flavor. speaking of exploding, I have a short that's going to be coming out. Whenever. Oh no, I just finished it. It just needs QA. Need to make sure it's right. Okay, Dwarf Frosty Bulborb. A sweet and savory meat that pairs well with simple green zap. See, I tell ya, Louie loves the frosty things. Like, this is definitely a 4. It's a savory meat, so think like beef jerky. Explosion. Yes, there's going to be multiple explosions in the 1.5-minute short. Yeah, I'm thinking this definitely has to be a 4. Let's see where in the 4 it should be. I mean, I think, well, it goes perfectly with this guy. I think he deserves to be, like, here. Yeah, let's read what the big one says. Usually the bigger ones are better. Sear the rich and fatty meat on both sides in a dab of butter, then sprinkle generously with fresh thyme. For those who prefer leaner cuts, I recommend the tip of the nose. I think this is a 5. I think this is like top steak. Between the cannon beetle and the oyster, I'd say. I feel like the big one should be a 5. Right there, like, with Snagrit. Okay, do you think the baby should be between the Boister and the Cannon Beetle? I think that's fair. I'll move that. But this guy definitely, big one deserves a 5. I think that's probably like the best like steak that you can get. I mean, obviously we never tried any of these before, but okay, the next one's the frosted cake. The freeze cake. You know, I'm disappointed that in the Nintendo Direct they did not have Pikmin 4 Switch 2 Edition. I don't even care what they do. New Pikmin content is new Pikmin content. So yeah, I was slightly disappointed. Although I heard there's going to be another Nintendo Direct at the end of the month. So maybe it's going to be there. The meat under the icy side of the shell is quite muscular, while the other side is nice and fatty. 2 great tastes in one. So another meat one. Did you see Big Walk? I did not. I should actually watch the Direct. I was working, so I did not actually see the Direct, and then I read like what most of the things are. The 2 that I'm excited for are Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, of course. I'm a huge Zelda fan. Like, literally, my Pikmin 3 mod is with Ocarina of Time maps. And I'm happy that they're updating Minecraft with vibrant visuals. It's getting late. I have to go to college tomorrow, so I'm going to bed. See you. Alright, see you. Have a good night's sleep, hopefully. Yeah, I would say high 3 would be good for this one. Do I like to groove in what? I don't know where the grooving was. Alright, I wish the music would be a little more even on volume, but that's fine. Alright, which one do we got next? The, Chucky thing. Alright, see you, Nathan. I cannot name a single Pikmin creature at this point. It's a good thing I don't have to. They're like the Chuckster things. Scutterchuck. Acquired taste. But it's really quite addictive once you get used to it. Oh. No rhythm. I've never played any of the Rhythm Heaven ones, so I'm gonna say if it's an acquired taste, it means it's nasty. It's yeah. No. It kind of is. And there's not very many in the actual game. I mean, they're kind of memorable, though, actually, but not, like, the name's not. Oh. Next up, Desiccated Skitterleaf. I was surprised the Skitterleaf actually... You finished your animation. That's cool. So Skitterleaf was like basically a meaty type leaf, like spinach. No preppers need to enjoy this flavorful beast. Its natural crunch gives way to an intriguing mouthfeel. So Desiccated Skitterleaf is probably a better version of Skitterleaf. Actually, he really likes Skitterleaf too. Alright, I'm bumping the music part up there. I feel like these should be paired together. I think we'll put them there. Nature. What animation did you do, Maru? Yeah, we already put him up there, so I think that's actually... I think it's good, because if you... Like, Louie really likes these. Like, Superb for Skitterleaf. And... No preparation needed, flavorful beast with an exclamation point. The natural crunch gives way to an intriguing mouthfeel. So, like, he definitely really likes it. Don't forget Pikmin 2. Yeah, I was actually looking for a Pikmin 2 enemy list to do this, but there was none. So I ended up just doing Pikmin 4 because it has the most Pikmin 2, Pikmin 3, and Pikmin 1 creatures all combined. And it has the Piklopedia. Louie ate a dead leaf. The thing is actually, it's not a dead leaf. It looks like a dead leaf, but it's not. I think I would enjoy those. It would be like you're eating a salad, but you get meat. Ooh, we are on the Emperor Ball Blacks. Wait, all the Borbs are at the top. I mean, he really liked the other one, the Sovereign Ball Black, so I think he'll like this one. To prep the tongue for cooking, marinate in olive oil and chop into cubes. Stir in a pot with carrots, potatoes, and chives. Cover and simmer over low heat for several hours. Accompany with mouth-watering rustic stew for a hearty roll. So I guess if you like stew, this would be good. So I'm thinking this is probably a 4. To be honest, I may have been thinking about other stuff because I don't know Pikmin that well anymore. Well, honestly, I end up not knowing much, which is why I'm reading all this stuff. I mean, when I see them, I remember them from like the games and stuff. So I think this is like roast beef. Is this only the tongue? Or all the creature? I would think... Interesting. It only talks about the tongue. But it does sound really good. I think you guys think... So you guys are thinking 5. If it's a 5, it's definitely the lowest of the 5s. I was thinking high 4. It's cooked cow tongue. I heard that's actually pretty good, but like... It does, like, the way Louie describes it makes me think it actually sounds pretty good, though. It's a mouth-watering rustic stew. Like, I mean, those are good adjectives. Oh, the moldy, slooch. Let's see if I remember what slooches are. I probably don't. Moldy slooch. Mold. Mmm. After removing the poison, the broth is fragrant and savory. Don't drink too much or you'll find yourself with a crippling tummy ache. Alright, is this cardboard or is this dubious food? This sounds like... I'm... Yeah. It's like there. I think. Because Midtites you can eat. I'm mold. I'll pass. Yeah, I would definitely pass. Have you ever, like, made a sandwich and, like, ate, like, 3/4 of it, and then you, like, find a spot of, like, a big chunk of mold? I do not recommend that. Okay, so we are on the dwarf bulborb. Yeah, it could be any amount. Dwarf bulborb. Yeah, I've accidentally consumed some things that were not overly good. Dwarf bulborb. For a blissful bisque, mince the entire beast finely and stir in with heavy cream, artichoke hearts, and a pinch of black pepper. Heat slowly until piping hot. Okay. So, I have an issue with this. A dwarf bulborb is basically a baby bread bug, right? Why is the baby good? But if you read about bread bug, and 2, it puts it with the actual grub dog family, and not the bread bugs in here. But bread bugs are bland and unimaginative. I guess as they get, like, older, they, like, don't taste as good. I wonder if this one, does it say... Yeah, I mean, it does say it is a mimic. But yeah, no, I mean, it sounds like it's a 4. No, but it actually says, like, this actually tastes good. I'm thinking probably, like, around there. Stroganoff. Oh, I love Stroganoff. I remember this quote from a Pikmin comic I saw, like, 2 years ago. No one says this is a great idea for a stream. Yeah, this is one I totally forgot. Like, we're doing this. Me and Yellow Pikmin were gonna do this before you retired. Oh, excuse me. Is that like it's the icy jelly float? I had no idea like how like a stream like this would actually work. I was just like, that sounds like a good idea. Let's give it a shot. You know, would it be interesting to run? Would it be interesting to talk about these things? And yes. Lesser spotted jelly float. Okay, he looks icy, but I guess he's not. Similar in taste and texture to gelatin. Okay, it's jello. This jiggling mass of jelly can be sculpted into all kinds of creative shapes as a bonus. It also doubles as professional grade hair gel. I'm thinking this sounds like cardboard. It has texture. Like if it's just gelatin, it's just like very bland, I think. Because you always need to add like some kind of like fruit juice or something to gelatin, I would think. Welcome back, Pikmin Star. I'm thinking this is cardboard. I'm thinking cardboard. Like there with the bread bug. Wolf, remember the 3D World streams? The one with the Battles of Fury? I'm not a Jello guy. Yeah, and this is like not even like Jello. Like it's like Jello texture, but not actually Jello. Oh, cool. We're gonna get a spider. Oh, wasn't there game? Yes. Yeah. I forgot that you could actually do multiplayer with that. I can't remember. Was that laggy? I thought it was slightly laggy. Because usually Nintendo Online is, but... Alright, so the... Was it the Rachnorb? Probably with the spiders. Or the Dweevils. Pluck off its legs, crack open, and savor the meat inside. Dip them in soy sauce first for a nice mix of sweet and salty. Okay. Who wants some spider chips? I just can't see that being good. It has flavor though. I'm gonna say it's the edible. Maybe like 3? I'm thinking probably a 3. Give me spider chips. 4? Okay, you guys want 4 for that? Alright, I'll just put it in the middle there. I mean, it probably doesn't taste like spider. I'm not comfortable with eating spider. And a lot of you guys think 4. I mean, and Louie says it's very tasty, so that's fine. Okay, now it's the Flulix. 2. I would probably put 2. Just because it's a spider. Gently remove the jellied parts, add fruit, and a sweetener of your choice. It's Jello. Who here likes Jello? I know one person said they don't like Jello. I don't know, like 3 or 4? I mean, I like fruit Jello. But in the end, I guess it's okay. Like, Jello is actually okay. It's not like I would die to have Jello. I'm thinking 3. 3 for the Jello. And I'm looking at how much lag there is. So much lag. Same boat as Jelly Float. Yeah, where'd I put the Jelly Float? Well, we put the Jelly Float down here. This one has a little more flavor, though. I'm not really sure Jello because it's not a thing. Oh. No, Jello is like, I don't know how to describe. How would you describe Jello? I'm gonna put the lowest of edible. It's like it's cold and it's kind of like, I don't know, how would you describe Jello? I just realized I am very bad at describing Jello. Alright, next up is the, I know that guy. They're annoying. Water Dumples. This is the job that you get if you don't study hard. It's a part of the grub dog family. Deep fried dumbles without batter for all the flavor with half the fat. So apparently he thinks these are pretty good. I think these are probably a 4. Probably up there with like the dwarf ball board. That music's a little bit louder. Yeah, these actually sound pretty good. We're gonna put that up with the dwarf ball board. So it does look like most of these creatures are actually like pretty good to eat. Like if you look at like the number that are up there, but we just need to get through. We have almost a half hour. So basically we've been doing a half hour for like a row of these. So we're doing pretty good. It seems like one of those little party meals. Yes! I love humming the song without thinking about it. Just froze when it ended. Oh, and somebody said, what was your favorite vacation that you went on? Do you mean like this year? Like 2026? Or do you mean like in the last 365 days? I need a time frame. It's gonna be a music festival, probably. That's just which one. Basically, all my vacations are music festivals, so. What is your favorite Pikmin? I mean, I'm gonna go with white, just because that's kind of who I am. And I do like the fact that they have, they can spit acid and poison. Like, they have different lore to them. The past 2 years. Let's see. 2 years ago was 2024. I'm gonna say when I went to Las Vegas for When We're Young festival. That's probably... because I also got to tour the Las Vegas Raiders stadium, which was really awesome. And like, see a theater show. And then also go to a really good festival. Either that or last year there was a big music festival in Kentucky called Louder Than Life, and that was just like really, really, really good. I don't know if I could pick one over the other. Both were good, and both were with like the people I stayed with were amazing. So we are on the Gilder Mander, the little one. I don't know what's the little one. Gilda Mandwi. Keep the golden crystals on its back until they melt into caramel. Keep the creature upside down and bake until the skin develops crunchy candied crust. That actually sounds pretty good. What happened to Luigi Star? I don't know. I thought I still see Luigi Star active, like, here and there. Probably just on the Discord server. So this sounds like a treat. I'm gonna go with 4. Probably like right below the Snagger. Yeah, low 4. Oh, the flea thing. I don't want to do that. Well, the gold is caramel. Caramel is yummy. It's candy. Now we're in the rest area, and we're going to be talking about, I don't know, syrup flea? Salt, sour, and sometimes sweet. Flavor changes depending on which living creature it's fed from most recently. It's like, I don't know, do you like salty candy? Like salty, sour candy? To me, this would actually be really good. Liminal and nostalgic. Yeah, rest area is. Oh, could you imagine like having like a trip through the back rooms with the rest area playing? I thought this was a female shear we get for. Okay, so these look like top tier candy. I'm thinking, oh, only a 3? think I might split the difference and just make it a 4. I'm not sure, probably like a mid 4. Yeah, like there. I love the fact that the new horror is about liminal spaces. Oh, you can't see. Oh, you can see the cheese. When you have 3 screens, it's hard to look at which one. Yeah, I think there was a mix of opinions, so... Okay, I'll move it there. We'll be like mid 4. We'll kind of average out. I have a 300 song playlist of liminal space music. That would actually probably be good to like fall asleep to. But I do like the fact that new horror is based on liminal space, because that's a really cool theme. Like, I really like it. Alright, so it's this thing. Which is another Pikmin 4 creature, which... I have a hard time remembering the names of the new ones. I think this one has kind of a weird name. This is like a mud something or other. Gosh. Why does my brain not process these images very well? There he is. Speaking of backgrounds, did you see the backgrounds movie? I did, and it is great. Oh, buddy. Leave it out overnight to drain the mud. Yuck. When ready to eat, cut into rings, and then grill over high heat. The more you chew it, the more flavor. Ew, it's chewy. It's chewy. Won't be heard in the backgrounds. But everything is Pikmin, like the entire Pikmin enemies. And you can find onions, and you have to kill all enemies from the game. I don't know. I'm thinking this is like a 2. I'm definitely thinking 2. This sounds like pretty disgusting. It does sound gross. Low edible or high cardboard. Alright, I'll do high cardboard. I'll do above the snitch bug. It's disgusting. Oh, next is the greater jelly float. Yes, whistle wild. Okay, I don't want to make that too loud. Gosh, and I have to look over and see which enemy we're on like half the time. Like a fine cheese with aroma, this fluid floater can be oppressive, but its flavor must be experienced to be believed. Also makes an unforgettable non-dairy spread. Okay. Alright, see you, Riley. Or are you leaving or is someone else leaving? It was really good though. I still expect more found footage scenes like the one shown in the start. Yeah, I actually thought they would have done more found footage. But I think they did the right amount for the movie to make it a good movie. Colossal Cavern. I will do Colossal Caverns again at some point. Alright, see you, Riley. No, this actually sounds good. I think this is definitely a 5. I think this one's a 5. The other one was bland. The regular jelly float was bland. So we have him cardboard. This one has lots of flavor. So I'm thinking either here or like here. Because he really likes this one. But I know Whip Tongue and him, I think. I'm gonna go with there. Definitely, it's like within the sphere of creatures. I don't like cheese. Can we play Tamagotchi Life? Don't know. I still have games to play. not enough time to play games. But I do want to play Colossal Caverns again, so that's actually pretty fun. First I need to finish Power Cut. I'm near the end. That's probably what I'm going to do next week. We will see. Alright, we are on Giant Bread Bug. I wonder if Giant Bread Bug is as bad as regular Bread Bug. Okay, and we are on the last row. We got a boss coming up. Although cooking this colossal beast yields a mountain of meat, every ounce of it is flavorless. Only suitable for intergalactic all-you-can-eat buffets. This is literally the definition of cardboard. Right there with bread bug. Cardboard. I dropped my clay model with you. Oh no. Hopefully it didn't break. Closet Cavern is really fun. Got excited when I learned how to emulate. Yes, Closet Cavern is lots of fun. I can play that over and over and over again. Log pole. Wolpole. It's not Wolpole. That's too hard to say. The opposite of creature who tries to pretend they're voiceless, so they aren't eaten. Wolpoles, I don't like the name, can be eaten raw. Yuck. But they're much more flavorful when steamed or grilled. Heavily in risotto. I don't know, when I say eaten raw, I'm thinking like they're still wiggling. I'm thinking 3. Is it edible? Probably like around like Spectralid. Yeah, I see Maris is 3. Alright, what is that? It's like the other kind of Cody oyster. Risotto is good, yes. You think middle 4. Grill wolf was in at 4, but raw is a 2. Yeah, I'm gonna say 3, just because I don't... Like, it could be good, it might not be good. Okay, so this is a bloom cap bloister. Fatty muscle that controls those undulating motions must be eaten fresh. All that quick movement means the meat toughens quickly. Who wants tough meat? I don't want tough meat. I don't think that's... I'm thinking 3. Like a low 3. What do you guys think? Low 3? Bloom cap oyster. 2. I can see it being 2. I'm gonna say the lowest of 3s. Because it is edible. It is edible. Yeah. Well, we're gonna do the lowest of 3s. Alright, Empress Ball Blocks. I have a feeling Empress Ball Blocks might actually be good. Totally disgusting. But I have a feeling Louie would like it. For a sophisticated delicacy, make pâté de foie gras. I probably didn't pronounce that good. This massively obese creature's liver and spread it over a sesame cracker. Oh, there we go with liver again. I'm thinking no higher than a 3. Ball Blacks 5-bit. Well, I think the Ball Blacks as a creature itself could be a 5 because you keep getting some delicious things out of it. But actually eating it Well, what? Hang out 4. Okay, this one we're all over the place on. I'm trying to see where's the Bulborb larva. That Bulborb larva was pretty good. Oh no, we didn't like it because it was the eyes. Five, a 4, a 1. I'm just gonna average it out and just do kind of like a 3. I'm gonna make a clay figure of Shy Guy. So my clay figure of Huey isn't it? I like Shy Guy. Alright, let's look at low 4. Yeah, I can see it being under the prickly fish. Either, let's just do a high edible. I don't want... we'll put it on 3, but we'll be a high 3. Broschweiger is made from chicken's liver. It's actually really good. I don't know. I don't really... I've had liver, and I don't remember liking it. But we'll do a high 3. I think it will be... I think it's... because he says it's like a delicate. And then we got the... But you have to have, like, sophisticated... taste buds, I guess. Alright, and this is the tusked blowhog. Stew with root veggies, wild greens, and a bit of miso for a mouth-watering and rustic flavor. Drain all the blood beforehand to avoid that gamey smell. This is like... I don't know if you ever had gamey meat. It's like... the difference between eating like beef and eating like venison. Like beef is definitely way better. But it tastes about the same. It's definitely in the edible category. I'm thinking like probably like there. Yeah, I mean it's edible. It's in the lower end of 3. I think that's probably the best part. It's like, honestly, if you cook it the right way, it's probably good because you can get rid of like the gaminess. But alright, and then there's this guy. And I'm saying this guy because I don't remember the name of that thing. It's one of the like mid bosses. Oh, yeah. The crusted rump up. The tip of the tail tastes almost fruity, with notes of sweet and sour. Pairs well with soft, ripened cheeses. So this is like another, like, dessert kind of thing. I'm thinking, like, high 3, maybe? I don't know, what do you guys think? I don't have a strong opinion on that one. When Pikmin 2 deaths? You think a 4? I could see 4. Let's make this one like... well, we just put that one there. Yeah, we'll do low 4. High 3s. Yeah, I think either here or here. I don't know. I think I went low 4. I think that's a good spot. Alright. Then we have Dwarf Orange Bulborb and Orange Bulborb. I said 2 shorts. Huh? Oh, that's what the next... yeah, so I made a short that has 10 of the deaths. It's going to be called Pikmin 2... why am I like... I have the name of the thing. No, it's not 100 Ways to Die, because I don't think YouTube would like die in the word. My folder is 100 Ways to Die. I think it's called Pikmin 2 Possible Perishings. I think that's what I was gonna go with. So it's like a little more play on words. Alright. Bulwarps at the top. But I did 10. It took way longer to make. I think it took me like 4 hours just to make a minute and a half short. Like, probably 4.5 hours, actually. That's pretty bad. But that's the nature of doing YouTube. I also made another video, which I will release this weekend, too. I only did one short so far, because it took really long. Alright, although difficult to prepare, this exquisite creature is more than worth the effort. Great in fajitas. When are you gonna post? So the short is done. I need to review it and make sure it looks good. And put in a description in that, but it is like it's basically done. Alright, I want to see what he says. So basically that's like good, like, beef. This bulwar's meaty flanks make for delicious savory steaks that shouldn't be missed. So this sounds like a 5. I'm thinking Orange Dwarf Bulwarb is a 4. And the only consequence of using the word die is you getting demonetized. But you aren't. No, I am monetized. I actually am I've been monetized. I've more than I've met, even though like just this Wolfbeat 7 channel is actually monetized. It doesn't make much money, but I am actually monetized. So I feel like this should be. I think he goes there. And I think he goes up as a 5. I think a low 5. Yeah, so to be monetized, I don't know the new requirements. To be fully because now they have, like, if you do shorts. Okay, so to be fully monetized, you have to have 1,000 subscribers, which I've long had that. And then you need 4,000 watch hours in the last 365 days. Which I'm about at like 5,000 right now. Which is actually really good. No, I am monetized. I don't monetize the streams. Because I don't like you guys to see ads while we're interacting. I do put ads on the videos because if I don't, YouTube will still put ads on and I just don't get any money. And by money, I don't get much money. Like, it's, I don't know, $5 to $10 a month. But if I ever have a viral video, I want that money. Alright, we are on the Flighty Joustmite. Which I think the other one was actually definitely in the bad. Remove shell, roast over to low flame, then grind meat. Whisk paste into olive oil until emulsified. Extra dash of cumin leads some earthiness to the spicy salad dressing. Quick buck never hurts. Yeah, I would just have to like come up with an idea for a viral video and then I can make some money. Now, the Yellow Pikmin channel, like when Pikmin 4 came out, we were actually making solid money on that. So it really is not like not money that you could live off of, but alright, so you're saying 4. Yeah, I'm thinking like, I don't know, above the porky things. The porcupine things. Middle of 3. Yeah, I mean low 4. Let's just do low 4. I think that's close enough. Yeah, it's like that general area. It's just ice on a stick. But ice cream. Okay. So we are on the Shearwig. Flighty Joustmite tag teams scarily well with Puppy Blowhog. A note from the Sandbox Kingdom map in Pikmin 3 Bingo Battle. Yeah, speaking of that, I actually think the Bingo Battle maps, there's a lot more that could be used for regular mission mode maps. So this was, wait, Wolfie, when you got monetized, can you lose it? Or once you get it, do you keep it forever? For the most part, I believe YouTube says you should, like, keep the requirements, like the watch time. But you really don't have to. Like, let's say you drop below the, like, 4,000 hours. As long as you're, like, active on the channel, you're, like, making a video, even if it's, like, once every 2 months, you'll still stay monetized. Like, they don't demonetize you unless nobody watches you and you're inactive. You know, so, like, for instance, the Yellow Pikmin channel is still monetized, still making money, even though we aren't posting anything, because that one more than makes, like, that one does a couple thousand hours of watch time in a month. Because you guys still like that stuff, which is really cool. Let's see. Okay. Cheerway. Grate this beast into a zest and whisk with sugar, cream, and chopped dark chocolate for delicious. So this is another dessert. I feel like this is like probably another 3. Yeah, the other cool thing about, like, the monetized thing, and I think what's better is, like, when people have been given like super chats and things like that. Like, that's useful. Not sure where to put this one. I feel like it's kind of more in the spicy spots. I'm thinking like a high 3. We got 4 to do. We're almost there. I'm actually kind of curious where they'll put the... We'll do the watery blowhog. Dun, 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 dun. I don't think we're going to get any that are bigger than the top 5. I don't think any of these last ones are going to be in the top 5. Alright, watery blowhog. This beast's unrivaled moistness gives it a melt-in-the-mouth quality that's incomparable. That sounds pretty good. Oh, what do you say with the fiery one, though? That's flavorful. So this one seems to have, like, a good texture, but not necessarily a lot of good flavor. I don't know. Let's see where we have some of the other ones. It'd be cool if you had, like, a lot of subscribers. Honestly, I don't... Well, here's... So, okay. Here's the thing about YouTube. Yeah, it doesn't really say how to cook it. I definitely think it's like a high 3. We'll put them right there. So YouTube is kind of like 3 platforms in one. You have live streaming, you have long form videos like your regular videos, and you have shorts. And YouTube treats them all separately. So you could have a channel that has tons of subscribers and tons of people watching like shorts, and then just have a handful of people watch your streams. Like, they don't cross over from one type of video to the other. I do think, like, regular videos and live streams are more likely to have, like, crossover, especially if you know, like, I think like Hef, who does, like, streams and then he condenses the streams down to long-form videos, you know, so you, like, get it all together. Yeah, basically you have Twitch, TikTok, and actual YouTube all under YouTube. And for me, I like having everything on one platform, which is why, like, I have a Twitch, but I don't use Twitch because everybody knows me from here. I could probably go to Twitch and just tell you guys, and you would go there, and it would probably be fine. But I'm used to YouTube. And honestly, I'm not too big into, like, learning new things right now, as far as that goes. Alright, so we got Parlay Clam Clam. I want to get to the last of it. We can chat afterwards. I know a person in the War of the Worlds community that has 10,000 subs and like 7 people watching. Yeah, because like subs are... You can get subs like a bunch of different ways. But like live streams are... To me, live streams are the most fun part of YouTube. Like, I look forward to the streams. Usually I'm really tired, but like, it's always worth it. I've never had a stream... I think there was one stream out of all the streams that I've done, which is over 100. And if you include the Yellow Pikmin, probably over 200. There's only one stream ever where I was just like, I can't do the stream. Like, and I ended it early because I was just like, yeah, I'm done. But every other time, it's like, even if I'm tired and even if I'm kind of struggling to function, like, I love, like, streams always something cool happens. Heat in the shell over a strong fire to bring out umami-rich juices. Finally mince the man. Yes, this is definitely a 5. This is definitely a 5. Another one that seems like a 3. I prefer to watch live streams on Twitch, so I would use it instead of YouTube. Might take a lot. Yeah, and there's a thing that they have now where you can stream on both at the same time, and so like I could learn those things, and at some point, if I had time to focus solely on YouTube. And I'm putting a lot. It's like an oyster, so it's definitely 5-star dining. But out of all of these, like, oyster would definitely be my least. But I definitely think it needs to be a 5. All right, let's do the Arctic Cannon Beetle, and then we can chat at the end. I just look at the time, and I'm like, we are so close to actually having the tier list done. That will be one of them, but we're doing him last. This guy. I've heard of... Wasn't that always a thing? There's always tools to do it, but for the most part, like, YouTube and Twitch did not like when streamers did that. But I think there's, like, a truce now where it's fine. I think that's called Restream. I don't know. If I knew, like, other YouTubers that know how to do that stuff, and they could teach me, like, maybe I would do that. I don't know. But the other thing is, I'm just doing this for a hobby, so... I don't know. Did you rank pellet poses? So pellet poses were not on here. We can look at what they say. Boil the meaty legs until fully cooked, then drizzle with generous amount of lemon juice. Yes, once this juice is seeped into muscle fibers, suck the meat out of the shell. This is like crab. This is a high 4. Yeah, you said 4. This is definitely a high 4. Definitely a high 4. Yeah, I'm gonna say that's probably top 4. The top of the 4. Yeah, every big YouTuber does that. Yeah, but a lot of the bigger YouTubers, like, they're doing it for money. Which is cool. Like, I don't have any problem about, like, making money doing YouTube. That's great. I just know, like, for me, I end up not having a lot of time. I mean, you could just, like, put the Twitch chat in the side, the YouTube chat. Yeah. Well, yeah, and speaking of monitor, I'm actually buying a new monitor. I have, like, old monitors from 10 years ago. Like, that's basically what I have. A bunch of them. I have 3 screens right now. So, this Pikmin 4 is on one screen. The tier list is on a second screen. And then OBS, which puts all the images together, is on a third screen. And that's what has chat and everything. But I'm replacing one of the... It's just like a 22-inch monitor. I'm replacing with a 32-inch 1440p one. I mean, I might look into it at some point. This year, I really do want to actually, like, learn more about doing YouTube stuff beyond just, like, playing games on stream. Especially the way that this stream has gone. I really think doing things that are a little more interesting. Quadruples. No, I'm not going to do quadruple monitors. I'm already, like, looking around. 3's a lot. I mean, there might be ways. Okay, for this last one. The Snowflake Buttertail. I could see this one being up pretty high. Dice finally or puree to make a meaty sorbet. I didn't pronounce that right. Add a tiny drizzle of fruit. So this is another like dessert. Tiny drizzle of fruit sauce for some punch. Pluck the wings and intend beforehand to use as a garnish if you want to get fancy. Hello, the plucky Pikmin. We are literally on the last one. So are we doing a Pikmin 2 list? I think the Pikmin 2 list would be too similar to this. And it was not a tier list for Pikmin 2 enemies, which is why I did the Pikmin 4 one. We're kind of popping off, by the way. Double the views last stream. Yeah, I don't know about popping off, but like... Definitely more than... I mean, I've been very busy. Yeah, I think probably like around there. Although he said this one was very flavorful, so I'm gonna go like right here. I think that's a good one. So I think this is the definitive Wolf B7 Pikmin enemies tier list. I will post it on YouTube. I'm gonna post it on Reddit too. Honestly, I'm gonna post it on my not that you guys it's a private one, so I don't share it out, and I don't actually like follow people on my Instagram, but I'm gonna post this on my Instagram as well, and my friends are gonna be like, what? You're ranking tasty Pikmin enemies? Yeah, I think overall we do have a pretty good list, and most of these creatures are actually like, so obviously these are the top tier creatures. I think they're generally in the right order. Alright, see you, Marrow. I think these are generally in the right order. But these are the ones that are yucky. Which I'm kind of surprised, like, when I first started looking at these. Final tier list video for the non-included Pikmin 2 entries. I don't know how I have time for that. I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm gonna do next. But I do want to do more entertainment stuff, like entertainment type things. You know, obviously they're game related. Compared to just like playing games. I think that would be an interesting direction to go. I'll have to learn more, which makes it more interesting. But these are the ones that I'm surprised. Well, I mean, some of these I'm not surprised are not tasty, but like, I would have thought the bread bugs would have been good. I was surprised when I read Louie's notes for the first time that they were not good, that they're bland. Jelly float I thought would be good. Like, it's like jelly, like it should be good. Obviously these mud ones are obvious. I think cannon beetles, like, those are pretty obvious that they're not going to be good. I was just chatting with two of my friends who are older than me, and how one of them is moving over the summer, and also talking the other person. Yeah, that sucks when that happens. Alright, so I'm gonna save. I thought it saved before. Wolf B7. Tasty Pikmin 4 features. And that's what it is. Ranking. the tastiness of Pikmin 4 features. I thought I saved this before. Oh, it puts a number here at the end. I think that's the difference. And I'm using my Snowball account. I will wait weeks for the ranking every game stream. Yeah, I will do that. But I'm gonna be gone all weekend. But that's the next thing I'm gonna start working on, is like getting all the images for those. But I do want to do that. I think that would be fun because we can watch some clips of the videos. I do think that would be fun. So now I'm gonna export the image. Maybe. What does the export image do? I have no idea how you export the image. It says export image. Is it saving it? I don't know what it's doing. But either way, I'll end up... I have a suggestion for a clip for A Hat in Time, if you don't mind. Yeah, I'll put it on Discord. I'll put it on Discord as well. Okay. What else do I need to put in here? Alright, yeah, I'll definitely figure out how to get the tier list besides just... I don't know why it doesn't let me just download it. It's kind of funky. And I know that download is not the download that you want to download. But I'll figure that out after stream. But yeah, I'll definitely post this. Yeah, it's too big to screenshot, but I can, like, splice it together. That won't be a big deal. But yeah, that's it for the ranking of tastiness. Yeah, and explosions. You said that you have a clip for A Hat in Time, if you don't mind. If there's a way to do, like, a remix, you can make one and then send that to me. That would probably be the easiest to, like... Or if you tell me what stream it is and the timestamp, that would work too. Alright, I reacted to... Oh, you can react to the tier list? Alright, see you, Plucky Pikmin. When I was playing Pikmin 4 around when it released, I was trying to 100% all areas, like my boss. I was stuck in one cave and I was missing 2 good nuggets. Oh, 2 of the gold nuggets. Yeah. I mean, okay, I spent like 4 or 5 hours of my life working on a Pikmin 4 enemy tier list on tastiness. I mean, I can't say that's the most sane thing to do in the world, but yeah, this was definitely fun. Something different to do. We'll definitely be doing more, like, fun stuff like this on stream. I will still play games. Because I do like playing games. Depending on time, I don't know. I like sticking with the Tuesday, Thursday cadence of streams. Sometimes I think about, like, doing more, but then I can't work on videos. And I already don't have enough time to work on videos. At least you're a little more sane than you were waiting for Pikmin 4 to be announced. Oh yeah, the whole Pikmin, well, just like any fandom, Pikmin 4 one was just as bad as any of the other ones. Yeah, we should see this guy. It's actually like... Let's actually see him. He's really cool looking. Like, he was one of the cooler bosses. Maybe a Gartic phone stream. I know that works really well with Discord VC. I think it could work on stream. I think there's a limit to how many people you can do, though. And you guys could see what I'm doing, but I couldn't see what you're doing. So I do think Discord probably fits better with that one. I think the Jackbox games, some of them might be streamable. I would definitely think about doing stuff like that. I know that we all don't have Discord. But, I mean, the other thing is, like, if we do have Discord, I mean, people that are in Discord, you know, we could fill all the slots, and then we stream us playing Gartic Phone. I don't know if having everybody that's in VC being able to be heard on stream, that's probably not a good idea. But it could be like, I hear you guys, but you... Wait. Yeah, like, I hear you guys, but the audience doesn't. I'd have to think about how that would actually work. Gartic Phone's a lot of fun, though. I play with you guys because I have Discord, but I don't know your Discord. So Pikbro, are you friends with me on Discord? My Discord is just WolfB7. It's the same as my channel. It's fine if you speak the wrong language. I mean, I think you speak, what, Portuguese? I don't know Portuguese, but yeah, message me on WolfB7, and I can send you the link. I'm with someone with a shy guy. That's cool. Like, I'm speaking Portuguese while talking to someone that speaks English. Yeah, I wouldn't understand a word you say, probably. Like, at one point I could speak some Spanish, which is like adjacent to Portuguese, but it's not insane. Yeah, and I'll after I'm done streaming, I'll send it to you, Pikbro. Yeah, so I think like for like Discord, in that case, probably sending like text messages that like there's a VC chat you could do. Yeah, we occasionally do stuff on the Discord server. Okay, so this music is the mission mode on Smash Bros. And this is fire music. I just love it. So I'm gonna say when this song is over, that will probably be a good time to end the stream. We have 2.5 minutes. This has been lots of fun. This has been something refreshing to do. Next Tuesday, though, I think I'm going to go back to the Pikmin 2 Power Cut. We'll probably do for... Well, when Minecraft has the next big update, we'll probably do Minecraft again. Which I think is sometime this month. I don't know. We'll see. Like I said, this has been an interesting stream. I'll be posting this. Pikmin, the tastiness of Pikmin enemies. That is actually pretty absurd. But yeah, actually, like I said, there's a short coming out about the part of the 100 ways for Pikmin to die. And then I also did another video that is ready to go. You'll see what that one is. I'm not sure which one I'll do first. I'm gonna figure out tomorrow. Ranking Pikmin enemies based on if they would be a good pet. Well, you know, obviously Ochi and Moss would be the best pets. And then probably the Grub Dog family, because they're like dogs. It has not been 20,000 years since Minecraft stream. It's only been a couple weeks. When naming your short 100 Ways to Die, make sure to put Pikmin in the end. No, it's gonna be called something along the lines of like Pikmin Perishing Possibilities. It's gonna have like a silly name. I mean the cursed Shy Guy. Aren't all Shy Guys kinda cursed? Go hunting for that clip from the Hat in Time feed. Yeah, if I had more time, I'd actually go back and look at some of those streams. I am actually really looking forward to that stream. Alright, but we do need to... I do need to end the stream. But yeah, I'm gonna be very excited to go back and look at all the games that I've played. Because a lot of times I don't really remember as much anymore. So that would be cool. But anyway, everyone, have a good weekend. Thanks for joining. If you haven't, you know, please like and subscribe and do that YouTube stuff. Feels like the Hat in Time streams were just a few months ago. That was like last year. My whole time frame the last like 2 years is all over the place though. But anyway, have a good one. Bye.